Om Shanti. Today we will be discussing about faculties of the soul. In an earlier episode, we were discussing about who am I. We understood that we are Atma. The Atma contains mind, intellect, and soul. Today we are going to go much more deeper into this. Mind is a factory that produces thought. Okay, it produces 32 thoughts per minute. So in an hour into 60, in a day into 24, which makes 46,080 thoughts per day. Okay, whether you like it or not, this much amount of thoughts are produced per day. Once a thought is being produced, the intellect tells you whether to go ahead with that thought or not. Okay, so then we perform an action, either based on the thought that is produced by the mind or by the decision taken by the intellect. This is what we call as karma. This gets automatically recorded in our Sanskar. Okay? Whenever we do good deeds, this is recorded as Puniya in our Sanskar. Whenever we do bad deeds, it is recorded as Pava in our Sanskar. Got it? So this is how recording happens. We believe in Hindu Shastra that there is one gentleman called Chitragupta who sits on top and writes our good and bad deeds in a book. Imagine today we have about 800 crore. How come a single person can sit and write the history of everybody, all the actions, right? This is not practically possible. Even if he runs a BPO industry, how can he got to go behind each and every individual to get a note of good things and bad things of an individual. So what does it actually mean is Chitragupta means, Chitra means body, Gupta means hidden. So what is that is hidden in the body? It is the Atma itself. The Atma has got Sanskar, which is a meter where automatic recording is being done. So God is so brilliant, He knows how to trap us. He knows how to what? Guide us, or he can monitor us. It is easily for Him. Okay. See, this drama, the whole world drama is divided into 5,000 years, which is called Kalpa, and it is divided as 2,500 years happiness and another 2,500 years as sorrow. The time period when we are happy is called heaven on earth. The time period when we are sad, that is 2,500 years, we call it as hell on earth. This Kalpa is divided into 4 yuga, Satyuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapara Yuga, Kali Yuga, all 1,050 years. When the Atma acts right from Satyuga, day 1, it has got the maximum Kala, which is called 16. As it takes one of birth after the other, the Kala gets depleted. So only when it comes to Kali Yuga, it is getting to 0. It will never become 0, it will become 1 or 2. Okay. The number of people who act the whole drama is only 9 lakh people. 84 births they take. In Satyuga we take 8, Treta we take 12, Dwapara we can take 21 births, and Kali Yuga take 42 births. So put together it is 83, and end of the Kali Yuga, Lord Shiva comes down to the earth. That is in 1963 in a body of Mr. Lekraj. He is a diamond merchant. Why Lekraj? Because he is the person who comes as Krishna in the first birth. So it is the 84th birth of Krishna, whom we call it as Lekraj, a diamond merchant. Through him, God tells us the whole concept of this Kalpa. See, earlier we do not know why we are born. What is the purpose of this birth? We do not know what we were before this birth. We do not know where we will go after this birth. Okay, we do not know much about ourselves. So this is what taught by Lord Shiva himself. He tells about the drama plan and tells what we are. We are an Atma, and he is the father of all Atmas, and he teaches us how to reduce the sin that we have accumulated over 63 births. That is 21 in Dwapara, Kali 42. That mantra is called Manmana Bhava. Thinking understanding that we are Atma and thinking God, we will be able to reduce our sins across these births. That's called Manmana Bhava. And 33 crore people get ready and then get into Satyuga and Treta. This is what God teaches us. Okay. So the purpose of this birth should be, see, everybody dies one day. They cannot take their wealth, rich cashes to the next birth. It is not at all possible. But whenever an Atma dies, it carries the Pava, Punya that is stored in its Sanskar. See, this birth itself is after several births. If this life is good for you, that means you have done more Punya. If this life is so horrible, it means you have done Pava also. Okay? So in this life, in this birth, see how things happen. Just because we are in Kali Yuga, the mind is something like this, intellect is something like this. Correct? So what I'm trying to say is, I'll tell you with an example so it will be very easy for people to understand. A person has got diabetes of late. Okay? So his family decides not to give him sweets. One day he is walking in the street and he finds a sweet shop. He is very fond of laddus. Once he sees a laddu, a thought comes into his mind saying that I want to eat laddu. Immediately the intellect comes into picture and says, come on Baba, you have diabetes, you are not supposed to eat sugar. That's all. Intellect part is over. But the mind keeps on producing thought after thought. It says, come on, I will not eat. What if I eat one sweet? I am already under medication. Even if I die, what is there? Everybody has to die one day. There's no problem in it. It doesn't know when he goes, when he pays, and when he gets the money, gets the laddu and eats. After eating, that mind itself will say, come on, Baba, don't you have self-control? Can't you stay away from laddus? It is all happening because the mind is like this, intellect is like this. Just because the mind is powerful, it gives thoughts of a thought and makes him to perform the act. This is the problem with everybody. People who have got alcoholic problem, cigarettes, and eating betel leaves, etc., etc. This is the problem. Everybody knows that they want to cure this habit, but they are not able to do it because mind is like this, intellect is this. So this is where Raja Yoga comes into play. In Raja Yoga, when you practice, one day, mind, intellect will go like this. Intellect will become more powerful, mind will come down. In this scenario, the same person, when he walks in the street, when he sees a street shop, the mind will give a thought saying that, let me have a laddu. But what does the intellect say? Intellect say, come on, you have diabetes, you are not supposed to eat. Now, just because intellect is very powerful and mind is not that powerful, mind will not create that many number of thoughts. Thereby, what happens is, he will not consume that laddu. This is a basic reason why people who come to meditation, they are able to cure their bad habits. Got it? So this is what we are trying to say through this faculty of the soul. So mind, intellect, sanskar. Mind creates thoughts, intellect gives the judgment, then we perform an action that is stored in the sanskar. I hope you like this video. If you like, please subscribe, please like, please comment, and also forward through share with your friends. Okay? Thank you.